Welcome to the Mischief. I'm Valen, and this is Heavens of Sorcery. That's right, we're going to be improving upon some of the stuff we did last time, as well as progressing forward and actually maybe completing some quests that I'm supposed to be completing, instead of just kind of messing around and having fun with stuff. But hey, they're both kind of the same goal, so I think that that's good. Hello, little moo cow over there. So this has been doing a good job. I mean, it's got 62 logs by itself. It was more expensive than 62 logs of wood, though, so I really need to try and buff that. But not to worry, I've been kind of doing a little bit off-camera work, not much. It's mostly just been patience. I mean, I did level myself up a little bit. Real quick, by the way, I wanted to create some wool that was black, right? So I found a way of doing it. I think this is inspirations. You toss a bit of some kind of dye in a cauldron of water. And then you can get up to 4 uses out of it instead of just the 1. So that's kind of cool. And I'm going to use that to make some make banners later on. But for the moment, let's actually teleport back to the misty astral altars. All right, and you can see we've got friends here. I forgot I did not equip my cloak. I don't see any creepers nearby. Okay, whew. Close one. But hey, come here. I need your XP. I did level up once. I'm now level 18 in Astral Sorcery levels. I haven't even checked my, what do you call it, the stuff up there right now. But actually it wore out, so it wore off. So let me do that. Here we go. So we're going to try and make ourselves a new Astral Crystal because I think, let's see, we've got... yeah, 900 on 99%, and this one is almost there already. So let's put this one down. And I actually had more split as well, so I've got like another 2 96s. I also have 100% here that I'm keeping as a backup just in case. And for now, I plan on using this 99% that is now maximum size as kind of a catalyst in a way. But let's grab these items here, and this is just a start for me to upgrade this crystal. So I want to make a celestial collector crystal, but it requires an attuned celestial crystal first, which means I have to have it be partway into the nighttime, and that has to be lit up over there on the altar. Hopefully Dissidia's in the sky tonight. If it's not, then I'm probably going to have to... no, it's not. I could probably set it to almost anything else, though, which could be useful. Let's actually take a look at that, because what I want to do is try and find the constellation that helps things grow. Is it octans? Fornax? I think Fornax? Carefully distributing the energies of this constellation over an area prevent it from setting fires, but no, we definitely don't want Fornax. Okay. Is it octans? Oh, this one allows you to fish. Boates? When exposed to the spectrum of startled animals close to it seem to relax and become fecund, but strangely ooze resources. This could be really cool, especially for like a munchdo. Because, or not a munchdo, like a Kekimuris. I think that'll eat more than just a cake. But you could just have the animals nearby and their drops automatically get eaten. And if you have a variety of animals, it'll be even better. Was it Outtro I was looking for? All kinds of beings to life. No, actually, I think it's not Mineralis or Lucerna. Oh, where is it? Is it Visio? Because one of these ones, that's mobility. It must be Vitus. Alright, so the ritual suffuses the area with an invigorated life force. All nearby living entities experience regeneration, while nearby crops flourish and grow at an accelerated rate. This is the one I was looking for. So, Vitus, or, oh shoot, and it's daytime. Alright, let me go take a nap. I'll be right back. Maybe Dissidia will be in there, and I'll do that for naught. Well, hey, guess what? Looks like Dissidia is out here, so I don't need to rearrange those things. But once it gets far enough into night, then I can infuse this thing and actually make myself a celestial collector crystal, which should actually be better, I believe, than the ones that we found in the shrine in the Ether, which those ones are just regular collector crystals. These ones are like upgraded version, and it being 99%, I don't think that there's going to be any problem with that. But I do want to make a ritual pedestal as well, which I should probably get the ingredients for that while I'm waiting for it to be daytime, or for it to be a little bit deeper into night, so that this attunement altar starts lighting up, and I'll be back once that's all ready. All right, I believe it's time. We've got our 99% crystal. We've got our Dissidia setup over here. It doesn't have to be anything specific. I just want it to be attuned for what I'm going to be using it for. And that is basically just to speed up a little bit of some of the starlight, the liquid starlight process for now. As well as I could make a second one of these and use it to speed up my wood production if I so desire, but I don't have a need for wood production. I more have a need for the liquid starlight. So now that I have this attuned, it should actually say that it's attuned as well. Yep, attuned celestial crystal, Dissidia. Yep, perfect. So if I put this in here, look at that. See, it actually even shows the information about it, and it displays on here, which is pretty darn cool, I have to say. It's just really impressive stuff. But we're going to put this in here. We're going to try making one of these. There we go. Should work. Got my resonating wand. Tap that. And we've got the special stuff going on up top. And I can even break this crystal and take it along with me. I can put it in here and it will actually show up here, giving me some kind of buffs and stuff. I added the spectral relays kind of in a 5-pointed star around this, just for that. Look at this thing. Look at this chunky boy. Oh boy, oh boy. All right, so you can see there is a crystal effect up there right now, but as before, this one's not attuned, so it's not going to go up there. Oh, so I had to use an attuned one, and I don't want to click it in here. I mean, I could, but I don't want to do that. What I want to do is speed this up. Look at that. Look at that. It's so good. All right, so what I should actually do, though, is grab that. Hey, can I place? There it is. I need to put these back. I ended up making a bit more aquamarines just to toss in there for now. But I'm going to attune this so that I have one for Dissidia, should I need it. Well, I guess they don't attune these days. Oh, collect starlight from Dissidia. It already is attuned. Never mind, that's why it wasn't working. So it already is attuned in its own way to that, which is fine. That means I can use it for Dissidia uses in the future. But what I need is a specific wand. There we go, the linking tool. It's more of a tool than a wand, but click that there, click it here. It should then start focusing this and definitely increasing the rate at which starlight is created on these things. So much better. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for a bit because I mostly exhausted my starlight, which was really kind of harsh. We've got a lot of aquamarines here. I think we'll be good for a bit. So I'm going to leave that there at the moment. But once again, I could always make another one of these. And once I've got enough of this starlight, then it shouldn't be a problem to start beefing up some of these other ones, like this 100% one over here. I mean, I can toss it down, and I can get it started for now. It might actually will probably outpace making the starlight now faster than this thing will use them, which is going to be great. I really am appreciative of that. But this is going to be nice. So let's move on to the next thing. We are next going to be making a ritual pedestal, which I think I've got everything except for the bucket of starlight. I imagine. Yeah, there we go. We've got it now. And then we can do this. Perfect. And what this is going to allow us to do is basically, here, let me open up the book. A lot of these constellations, like Vitus is the one that I was looking at specifically, which makes things grow in an area. When put on a ritual table and focused with lenses, not these are relays, but with lenses, then it will actually enhance the area. But for now, let's just put this down here. And I could use almost any kind of item at this point. I do need another bucket of stuff. Look, it's soaking up the starlight so quick. There we go. But you put down a collector crystal like the Dissidia one, Let's actually see what it will do in an area. I think this actually like hurts things or something. Constellations, Dissidia. In a ritual, dispersing the strong light into the small discordant energies in the area creates a damaging field, lashing out at all enemies nearby. So that's not exactly what I want. But if I wanted to, I could just put it here, and it'll create a very small area of effect where it will damage everything, myself included. If I used something else, like the growth effect or from Evitus or whatnot, it will have a different effect in an area. If I use some other ones, not perks, Constellations, Lucerna is one of the most common ones. This here will create a safe, non-spawnable area for mobs. Like basically nothing will spawn within its radius. And then you can use lenses on the sides refocusing where the light shafts come off back to the next area until it finally reaches back to itself or you run out. I think 5 is the maximum that it'll focus. And then at that point, it each time that you refocus it with a lens, it will stretch out further and further and further until it goes out so far that it basically covers as far as you can see for no more mob spawns. It won't eliminate the existing mobs. It will just stop them from spawning in a massive area, which could be really cool. Could be really cool. And this is definitely going to keep this thing going for much more time. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're getting some serious starlight in here. I know that doesn't look like much, but this is more than I had before, and that was like 20 buckets. So that's good news. Now, on top of the ritual pedestal, sure, I could have some kind of growing effect here, but what good is that to me? None. Unless I make a ritual anchor. This, when hooked up with this, because you need 2 of them, excuse me. Oh, he just kind of, get. Why are you not dying? There we go, he's dead. So if we put one of these ritual anchors above the ritual pedestal while it's active in a specific location, it will then take the effect from this ritual pedestal and broadcast it to the other ritual anchor, wherever I place that. I think it works cross-dimensionally, and I can bring it back to the other side and have like crops growing or things like that, just growing faster, better, whatever, like wherever I want, just by putting down the ritual anchor. It's pretty darn cool. Of course, you need to like link them together and whatnot, but after you've placed them. But regardless, it's good. Oh boy. Okay, and it is nighttime. I have all this stuff in here, and I have these positioned outside in that star shape, just because I kind of wanted a star shape. I forgot that I was maintaining 2 of these things. Hold on, let me get a little bit more of this, just to keep this going. How we doing at 858? It's almost maxed out, and then I can do another one. Get in there. They're very resistant to trying to get into the pool sometimes. But this should allow me to no longer have to worry about filling these things up around here. This is definitely going to make things a lot easier. Oh, look at how pretty it is. So good. And I've been constantly using my abilities there at the top just to ensure that I'm still getting a little bit of XP, even though I'm not fighting stuff, for Angel of Vengeance progression. That took a bit, but I now have it. So let's go over here. I put down a fluid extractor and pipe and stuff. I think this is close enough that it should work, but it's got, yep, it is now filling with liquid starlight. Cool, so it's taking the liquid starlight out of that. It now has it in it. And any of these that I take out, let's take a bunch of these out here. I could feasibly do this. And oh shoot, I'm missing a bucket before I even start. Okay, my bad. I didn't have it set up first. Now, it should no longer exhaust these. It should, yep, there we go, feasibly take from this instead, the containment chalice. Well, that was so much quicker too. So now I can just kind of click on here. It uses a little tiny bit from there. Oh, it's so much faster. And I can get these, and I can actually have these things going into the Hopper Hawk instead if I wanted. They'll generate a lot more mana, but I know that I'll just be needing a bit of these, so I figure I might as well get a backlog of at least a few. There we go. I've got enough of them for now, and if I wanted to, I could make more of these containment chalices, and when they're within proximity of each other, they sometimes can have different interactions. For example, if I had one with lava and one with water, and they were close to each other, they would probably start dropping on the ground nearby, probably between them, some kind of cobblestone or smooth stone or something like that. If I had one with, was it liquid starlight and water, it would probably drop ice, and so on. So there's different interactions that may end up happening from that. Now, the only problem that I have right now is that I can't click on here as easily. I actually have to go over there. But this will hold about 40 buckets worth, I believe, something around there. But it's got enough in it that I'm not too worried about it at the moment. That should fill up completely. And then this will start filling up as an even bigger backup over time. Cool. There we go. I now have a couple of banners. One specifically, I guess I can just have... I'll probably keep it stored someplace somewhat safe. There we go. That should do. And then the other one, I'm going to combine with my shield. There we are. And I now have... Let's actually take off my invisibility cloak so you can see. I now have my Mischief of Mice shield, which I think is pretty good. I mean, not too bad, right? So I feel a little bit better about the shield now. It's a little bit more customized, a little less bland. I don't know if it has options of enchanting it. I have not checked into that yet, but I think it's something that I'll have to do at some point. In the meantime, though, I feel like we've accomplished quite a bit. The ritual pedestal is done, but I'm still working on making more collector crystals, so that's going to have to wait a little bit. As well as the ritual anchor. What we're going to do instead is actually start looking at some of the quests. I've got a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, a bunch of tools as well. Let's come back to that in a moment. Dimensional dossier. I've already done all the nether stuff, and there's nothing new for that. Useful miscellanea. I think... Yeah, I skipped on the Tome of Exchange, the Tome of Destruction. This is the Destruction Gadget. From Building Gadgets. Basically just destroys things, straight up destroys them. And the Tome of Exchanging, which will trade one block type for another. And these are both like at distance, so they're very good. And I was totally wrong about the World Shaper's Sextant. This is something completely different. This is Britannia. This is not Astral Sorcery. But yeah, circles suck, so much so that it's typically easier to use a tool to help build them. That's where the World Shaper's Sextant comes in. Look at the block you wish to be the center, then while holding right click, look out toward where you wish the edge to be. When you release right click, it will project an image to help you build your circle. This probably would have been very nice. Requires a source of mana for me to have made and used while I was making some of these like islands and stuff like that, but yeah, it used a bunch of niobium in the meantime. So yeah, I might skip on that. And these are, while very useful, and I may end up coming back to make them, I'm going to leave them highlighted right now just so that they're at the top. And I can come back to them. Collected knowledge, I've got a bunch of stuff there, but I think what we're going to start going towards is gather around the fire, which is a bunch of root stuff. I need to make a pyre and an imbuer. So this is going to be actually a little bit of a, well, for lack of a better term, slog, I guess. It's not really a slog because I'm really enjoying this pack. So maybe it's not the best term. By the way, close to Halloween, you see the little guy's face has changed. But I need to make a Token of Sorrow, which is going to involve a whole bunch of crazy stuff. Crystal glass. Oh. Raw carrot beef. Oh, right. I think I saved some of that. Gas tears, I've been getting those. Bottled sunlight. Starlit sapling. Okay. A bunch of stuff to make Tokens of Sorrow. And I will need to make infused rock, which is... Oh, some of the lunar stone in the altar itself should work. living wood twigs and lunar saplings. So that shouldn't be too bad. Then the pyre itself requires a token of joy, which I'm fresh out of. Maple wood, which I know is in the Ember Dawn. Terra moss, we all know that I cheated a whole bunch of that. Or I abused the mechanic to the best I could. Maple saplings, which I know are in there as well. Wild root, which I do have a few left over. So this one is probably going to be a little bit easier, I think, because the token of joy, yeah, that uses a bunch of easy stuff that I already have at hand. So let me make these things up, and I'll be back, and we can make the imbuer and the pyre. Alright, so I think I have everything that I need at this point, short of a bit more of powder. Oh, there's not much powder left. Oh, that's kind of scary, because it takes a little bit to make, but that's okay. It's okay. I just need to make a lot more next time than I thought I would need, because... I got it. Did I just run out completely? I think I did. So here's what I've been doing. Let's see, if I have, 10 of these? That's only 20. Well, I will leave that. I'll make, I guess I'm leaving 1 gold leaf. What I've been doing with this to try and duplicate it is go into the gem cutters table, toss it in here, and then you can make, double the amount, which is better than using it on the grindstone. And then I can use it to help finish this up. There we go. Then I can put down this, but I think I want to wait just to make sure that I get it right. So 2 living wood twigs, sorrow, and the infused rock. So let's put down sorrow. 2 twigs, 1, 2, and 1 of the infused rocks. Then this, and I just need to grab a bit of bone meal that I've got stored over here, which I've been actually going through quite regularly. And there we have it. That's our next infusion, or well, the imbuer, as it is. There we go. All that just for this one little thing. Well, not quite. We also needed a pyre. Ooh, which I didn't grab those items, but I do have everything else. So let's put down some of this other stuff, like those. And I think I've got some maple wood here. Plus, I have a token of joy. What else did I need here? The wild wood, or wild root, and the terra moss. And then a whole bunch of gold powder around the center as usual. So, alright, I'll be back in just a moment. I totally forgot. That wild root that I had earlier, gosh, these darn things. I planted it. So, here we go. Got a whole bunch of it now. So happy that I planted that a while ago. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not finding it at any of my chests. Well, there's a good reason for that. And I'm going to put it in... my magic's chest? Yeah, I think I am. If only because I don't want to lose those. And I can always find it again by using my, here we go, the regional crafter, or the view as it is in this case. A little quick snack. And I think that's everything. Just these last 2 items, 1 and 2. That leaves 1 open slot. Yep. And I just need a maple sapling, which I happen to have 1 ready. Then we just make it grow faster. Is it me, or does it look like it's a giant middle finger just kind of pointing off into the distance? There we go. All right. And that completes a whole bunch of stuff. Wow, look at that. Okay. So let's take a look here. Rewards. We got a component pouch, dragon's breath, and growth infusion spell dust. Nice. Which uses terra moss. Hey, that's pretty convenient. So that's the craftings of them. Oh, and this is the different rituals to make the different berries, which are going to be useful for all sorts of different things. But primarily as ingredients for casting spells. As old as the trees. I'm going to read this, and then I think we're going to call it. Until now, you've been abusing the local aura, draining it with your natural altar. It's high It's nigh time we change that. With the pyre, you can create the herb Pereskia. Exposing a dusk sapling to this, along with some crystal flowers and other ingredients, will morph the sapling into an ancient acorn, which, when grown, exudes aura from its leaves. Oh, so we need... Oh, and it gives us 3 more? That's kind of cool. So we need Pereskia. I have all the rest of the... I think I have 1 gold leaf left. But I need 1 Pereskia. All right, which is probably going to need that gold leaf, isn't it? Let's find out. Pereskia. And that... Oh, that's a pyre ritual. Oh! Glistering melon... Ooh. Do I even have melon seeds? I don't think I do. That's kind of scary. Let's put the pyre here, because that's just really cool in general. Let's go see if we have any melons. Do we have any melon in here? I don't think so. Garlic. Melon seeds. Okay, well that's not too bad. I can at least plant these and take out some of the overflowing pumpkins that I have going on here, which I think I will. Let's plant this. I might get a few more, like switch out a few more of those pumpkins, since I have more of those seeds. Oh, this is the wrong chest. Boy, I've got my seeds mixed in multiple locations. This is not good for me. And then I think... Let's see. I think I'm going to leave that one underneath there. This one here, on the other hand. You get to go. And in fact, you need to leave. And you need to leave. This means that one of those two is going to grow. And we're just going to ensure that these things have a lot of, a head start going on. And then I think what we can do, let's close that. So I'm going to end up cleaning up my inventory a bit, because I've got a bit of a mess. Oh, actually, I do need to make a staff. I was going to say that I need to end this, but we do need to at least be able to make... Yeah, we can use this staff with the growth stuff to actually cast things. That's going to work out great. So we're going to need some sticks, logs, and we're good. This isn't that bad at all. Okay, we'll just do this real quick. 1, 2, and... Oh, logs, right? Maybe ironwood should work, I hope. And some of those wildwood roots, or wild roots. And then I can make the staff from roots. Da, 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 da. We're going to need to put down the imbuer. We can temporarily place it here. We'll put the spell dust infusion on top. And we put this on there. And then it just gives off this like incense looking thing, which I think it's a really cool effect. And then it will imbue it on that staff, which is fabulous. Now, the component pouch can be used to hold components, specifically those that you want to cast spells with, like the Terra Moss. There we go. Which we still have Terra Spores, so I'm not bothered by that at all. There we go. And now, just by having this on my person, I don't have to have it in my hand or anything like that. I should be able to make things grow without bone meal anymore using this staff. So is this just... Yeah, see, it will make specific things grow like that. There we go. This is just a single block one. This isn't like an entire area, which requires a bit more. I don't think that this is actually going to work on those ones. I'm trying, but you're seeing no sparkles, right? So therefore it is not currently working. Hey! That's what I needed right there. I now has melon, which I can make it glister. Let's see, use. Just need some nugs. Okay, maybe this is going faster than I thought it would, and we just do this to wrap up the episode. I mean, why not, right? Get the glistering melon, and we need the Pereskia bulbs, right? Which I've got beetroots, wild roots, sugarcane, and redstone. Okay. It seems so long ago that I used to, like, sustain myself on nothing but beets. It was quite a while ago, but let's see here. I don't know if this just takes it. Yep, you can just drop it right on it. So let's do one of those, one of those, one of those, and I'm missing the sugar cane. It should work with those. Wait, I've got 2 old roots. Can I take some of this off? Let me get this out of here. There we go. I don't know how I got 2 old roots in there. All right, so what am I missing from that? Got the beetroot? No, I don't. There we go, and it should show you some kind of display of what it's going to Output. Excellent. Now I just need a flint and steel. Man, my base is getting too big horizontally. Let's actually grab this. And I just need a little bit of help from my flint and steel that's in my bag. Okay, or that's in one of my ceramic urns. I wasn't thinking it through entirely. I forgot that it was one of the tools that I had or needed. I'm going to set this here for now. Light that up. Have a nice little bonfire. And it should, at the end of it, or during it, or whatever, sneak right click with empty hand to repeat ritual. Yeah, if you had those ingredients in your inventory. Yay, there we go. Pereskia. And I can use those to make more Pereskia bulbs. And then I can plant those and I can grow them with my new staff, which is great. So let's actually run back, or fly back rather, since I'm not running. And I can knock out some of the... Get out of here, garlic. Nobody likes you. We're getting rid of some of those as well. We're going to put down some Pereskias. And then I'm going to try the new staff. Just like that, we've got more. Nice. And then I can open up the component pouch, put these in here, and use those for stuff as well. That's awesome. That went much quicker than I thought. But I need these for the dusk sapling, which I keep forgetting about. Hold on here. Let's actually grow one that I can use, and then grow another one for good measure, just so I can replant one right next to it. There we go. Oh no. Oh, I got extra Pereskia bulbs? I didn't even think it. Wow, okay. Well, then, in that case, we might as well plant them down, because we're going to need more. Anyway, let's go make that acorn. Alright, here we go. And then we can just make some of these real quick, because I didn't realize that I would be needing these for a spell. Or, well, for an acorn creation. So I'm just going to turn all these quickly into... into the Electroblob's Wizardry Crystal Flowers, and then I'm going to head back to home real quick. So instead of using bone meal this time, I'm going to grow it this way, if at all possible, or it doesn't like it. Okay, no growth for me. Alright, well, bone meal it is, which is just as cheap, so that should do. There we have it. Finally, as old as the trees, we have an ancient acorn. Oh, not the easiest thing to come by, but not the most difficult either. And in fact, I'm going to stand over here. I can grow this thing probably nearby. They can get quite large. Maybe I'll put it here. That might be a good idea. I like this spot. Right there. Yeah. And I've got multiples of these. I forgot. I've got dynamic trees. Maybe I will get an actual seed from it, but for now we're just going to do the one. Does this actually work on? It does. Let's try getting over here and trying this out. Oh no, I just got lucky with it. Okay, so the growth thing doesn't really work as well as one might hope. Let's fly up here. But there we go. It's just this really small looking cherry tree at the moment. Can I actually get close enough to reach the bottom? Like I can do this a little bit more. There. Yeah, these roots on the sides are just like, no. There we go. I can make it much, much bigger now. And some of these roots are looking a bit weird. I don't know what happened. But yeah, I guess it's just got these weird bubble roots now. It is an ancient sapling after all. And I'm sorry that it's raining. I can make it daytime. And there you have it, folks. Finally, we were able to get one of these ancient oaks, and it should help replenish the aura slightly. You can see some of the leaves already starting to degrade on it. That's why we've got a few more acorns. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, please be sure to give a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, be sure to come by. Visit us on Twitch. That's right, Farticus is there at times. And you can always help spread the mischief, which, always helps us, get bigger and better for you guys. Anyway, if you don't mind, I think I'm gonna go have myself a snack. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.